Hey guys, CDTVthaG here, and the G, of course, stands for no. No, this album is not getting a G. This album does not deserve a G. I know, this is my first reaction and I haven't heard the album yet, but I'm like 99% certain that this is going to be an album that is not worth thinking up a G word for. So yeah, today, I'm going to be reacting to 6ix9ine's newest album, TattleTales. And I already know this is going to be one of those videos where I get a lot of comments saying, oh, CDTV, why did you choose to react to this instead of this album that I want you to react to? Sometimes I just find it very entertaining to react to albums that I'm pretty sure are going to be bad and I'm pretty sure that I won't like, because I think they do make for entertaining reaction videos. I've genuinely waited until my family is out of the house to record this reaction, because if I did it while they were here, I just wouldn't be able to forgive myself. I don't want anyone to hear this that doesn't need to. In fact, let me check to make sure all the windows are closed real quick. Bruh. Okay, all the windows are closed, so it's only gonna be me and you that are subjected to this album today. I don't even know what else to say before getting into this. I don't know what 6ix9ine can do to be interesting at this point. Like, the hype around him is dying completely. The only reason I'm listening to this right now is because I think it will make for an entertaining reaction. The only songs I've heard from this project so far are GOOBA and TROLLZ, and both of those reactions are up on this channel, all in one video. I also heard 1 second of PUNANI. I played that song on my phone, heard the first second, and I just stopped because I was like, this sounds like some ass, and I need to react to it on camera. Literally, I just heard him say some shit like, nasty, nasty, and I was like, bro, this is for the reaction. This is for the reaction. So let's get started with track number 1. Locked Up Part 2, featuring Akon. Akon, man. Why would you let this be a part of your legacy? Bro, it's the whole same beat and everything. I mean, maybe it's an updated version, but it sounds almost the same. No, not the same chorus and everything. Bro, this is literally an official Locked Up remix. Like, this has Akon's stamp of approval. I'm disappointed, man. 6ix9ine's got this auto-tune on his voice here where it sounds like he's crying, but not in an emotional way. It just sounds kind of funny and like he can't sing at all. All this time that I spent up in here. I kind of see why this song exists, because it's like 6ix9ine was locked up and he's writing about his experiences in prison here. So I guess there's some sort of realness behind this. He's writing from true experiences, but it sounds like shit. I at least expected it to have a reworked version of the beat, maybe a new chorus, maybe a chorus performed by 6ix9ine. I thought it was going to be more of a spiritual successor to Locked Up than a straight up sequel remix type of deal. This was an awful move, Akon. What are you doing, bro? Okay, so it's not the exact same chorus. His vocals sound slightly different here, and it's got some new lines. The amount that Akon is involved with this song is just, it's hurting me, man. He really just does not care with the writing anymore. Look at the rhyme scheme of that second verse, man. Okay. No. I was getting hyped when Akon started his verse there, but he's got some obvious auto-tune on his voice as well. That sounds so bad. Where's my lawyer? So that was just stomping on Akon's legacy. Bro, we already basically have Locked Up Part 2. Isn't the version with Styles P basically Part 2? Because the original was just Akon. I have the lyrics on Genius up in front of me right now, and I'm scrolling to the comments, and some people are saying this is the best song on a trash album. Bro, if this is the best song, I am scared. I am scared what we're in for, because this isn't even good. I appreciate that the lyrics are at least about something here. Like I said, 6ix9ine's talking about his time in prison, how hard it was. He's at least talking about some real life stuff on here, but you've already heard my main criticism. It's the fact that the autotune sounds horrible on here. 6ix9ine singing is not singing. It's not good. It's not good. And then they put autotune on Akon's verse for some reason when it did not need it. I don't like that this basically had the exact same beat as the first Locked Up, because that makes it a direct sequel, an official product right here. This is in the Akon canon. But on the plus side, that was like one of the best parts of the track. That and Akon's chorus, which didn't sound so overtly auto-tuned. Beat was hard, chorus was nice, but I'm never gonna come back to that again because of the verses. I'll just listen to the original Locked Up because that's a good song. Let's just move into the next song, track number 2, TUTU. Oh no.
Everybody want my swag, everybody want my drip. Had to turn back, tell 'em get off my dick. Everybody know I got bands on the way. Yes I made bands every day. Everybody been knew that I'm getting paid, that I'm getting paid. Rock like this, they wanna talk like this, they wanna walk like this, they wanna look like this, they wanna be like this, they wanna bark like this, they wanna chart like this.
I don't think anyone wants to be 6ix9ine at this point, to be honest. They want to chart like this, not with these album sales, they don't. 6ix9ine. Money coming in, money going out. Rappers coming in, rappers going out. Funny how they trying to take my style, funny how they trying to break me down. Like 90% of the bars on this album so far have started the same way or ended the same way. There's zero effort into this at all, and on top of that, it doesn't even sound good. He could make lazy lyrics sort of work before when he was doing the shout rapping style, and there was something sort of interesting and different about it. But when he's doing these auto-tuned, trying to be a summer anthem style of songs, it's an awful combo. It doesn't work. Bro, that beat sounds kind of hard without him over it. Okay, whoa, pause. Okay, we're not starting GOOBA yet. So, TUTU, I don't even know what to say about this. Like, there is almost no merits to this track. It's more singing 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine with the autotune, not even close to trying. Everybody know I got bands on the way. Yes, I make bands every day. Everybody been knew that I'm getting paid, that I'm getting paid. Any sort of semblance of effort and trying to make at least sort of decent, sort of bumpable music is gone. It's gone. Track number 3, GOOBA. Like I said, already heard this song. This one is actually alright. From these first 3 that I've heard, this is the best song on the album so far. The shout rapping on here is actually kind of entertaining to listen to. The way it starts off with the 808, just boom, 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 with the building synth line, that sounds really nice. So yeah, let's just go through it to keep the flow of the album, I guess.
Catch him at the chicken spot, up a couple chops, like that nigga with 100 shots. Don't care, stay mad.
Just from this verse, I should have known what this album was going to be. Okay, and that was GOOBA. Like I said, my first reaction to that song is linked down in the description below. I reacted to it in the same video that I reacted to TROLLZ in. It's the best song I'd say that 6ix9ine has dropped in a while. And it's the best song that I've heard from this project. And I've heard Locked Up, TUTU, GOOBA. Oh yeah, I also heard YAYA. I forgot to say that at the start. I've heard YAYA, I've only heard it once. But yeah, GOOBA is a pretty hard-hitting song, pretty energetic one. So, let's keep moving through the new tracks on this album. The next one, we have track number 4, Wait. Oh, we got some dramatic ass strings. Why does this one kind of work? What are you doing, man? There was a vibe. Bro, come on. kind of like the beat and the flow on this one. Oh, that is 100% supposed to have a Gunna or a Lil Baby feature. I'm sure of it. Because it's only 1 minute and 50 seconds long and it's so short, even for a 6ix9ine song, that I can guarantee that was supposed to have like a big name feature like Gunna or Lil Baby, but they probably just didn't want to work with them at this point in his career. So not necessarily the most original piece of music, but this one was actually decent. The delivery wasn't too bad until the second half of the verse, where he tried to go like hit these super high notes for some reason and it just sounded horrible. But throughout most of the song, when he was doing more kind of like the calm auto-tune delivery, that sounded just fine. So you know what? I'll give it to Wait. Wait is one of the better songs on here. I feel like there was supposed to be more industry features across this album, but just no one wants to work with 6ix9ine anymore. Because speaking of that, up next we have track number 5, Charlie, and this is featuring SMILEZ. I don't know who SMILEZ is. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with featuring someone that not a lot of people know on your album, but 6ix9ine seems like someone that's all about the money and all about the numbers. So I'm assuming he just put small name features on here apart from Nicki Minaj, because no one else would work with them. Apart from Akon as well, I guess. Fuck me, man. So, let's see how this one sounds. Wait. What was the bar there? Ray Charles, I ain't never seen a bitch I need. What did he mean? Oh, because Ray Charles is blind. I've never heard a line like that in a rap song before. I mean, SMILEZ was fine on here. I don't know who SMILEZ is, but he was fine on here. He did decent. This was more like SMILEZ featuring 6ix9ine, because 6ix9ine just did the chorus on here and that was it. Can people just let Ray Charles be blind in peace? Every line I hear about Ray Charles is a pun about him being blind. Just let him live his life, man. Is he alive? Is Ray Charles still alive? Oh, he died in 2004. Well, bro, that's even worse. Why are you making puns about a blind dead man? The disrespect, man. But yeah, that was Charlie. I don't have much to say about it, man. I just kind of want to move on. Track number 6, TROLLZ featuring Nicki Minaj. Already reacted to this one. The reaction is up on this channel. It's linked down below. This is one of the worst songs I've heard this year. Is it worse than some of the other songs on this album? I don't think this is worse than TUTU, but I'm gonna put myself through it again just to listen to the album the way it was put out, you know? Man, why didn't I just skip this song? This is my reaction. I could react to this album how I want to, but I'll put myself through it all. You know, I'll tough it out. It was debatably worse on this listen, because how bad it is didn't hit me as strongly, so I didn't have as strong of a reaction to it. I don't know why I put myself through that again. I don't have to. No one's making me. No one's making me react to this album. I'm making me react to this album. I don't make good choices sometimes, man. So yeah, next one, track number 7, NINI, which is another one with a feature. This features Leftside. I have no clue who Leftside is, but I guess we'll see.
Yes, it's
Bro, we are not about to hear 6ix9ine on this. Tell me I'm not hearing this. Bro, did he just drop a whole ass plug into his verse and expect that to just slide by? Is that an actual like app that exists? I mean, apparently 6ix9ine Runner is a real game. I guess it's a good business move with this whole kind of animated cartoony look he has to his album covers. I could see that being turned into a mobile game, but still, that just shouldn't exist, man. I just want to know who's gonna listen to this. Who's gonna be just like chilling at home or like at the gym or just doing random shit throughout their day, and they think, you know what would make this better? You know what would enhance my time right now? If I listened to NINI by 6ix9ine. This is awful.
My body like the way she move. She know my body like the way I move.
6ix9ine should not try to diversify his sound. People listen. How many streams does this song have? I gotta see this. Because however many it is too much. 2 million plays? I mean, for someone like 6ix9ine, that is pretty low. But for this song, that's too many. That was awful. That was really bad. 6ix9ine genuinely just doesn't care anymore. I think he thinks he can put out absolutely anything he wants and he can get away with it. But trust me, this strategy is going to make his career die off so quickly. It's already sort of going downwards. But I genuinely think his next album's gonna do like 20k first week, maybe 30. This is not gonna draw people back in. I can't believe this man has stands. Track number 8, PUNANI. This is the one that I heard a second of, and I was like, nah, bro, I need to hear this on camera because it sounds awful. Let's just get into it, man.
Nasty, 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 nasty. Fat punani nani, that tsunami nami, that tsunami nami, fat punani nani, nami, fat punani nani, fat punani nani, that tsunami nami, that tsunami nami. People dying to see shit, trippy in this bitch. It's a bubbly, but the ball, been a whole dick off, big dick off. Fat punani nani, fat punani nani, fat punani nani, that tsunami nami, that tsunami nami.
Okay, this one there's absolutely no excuses. 21 million streams on Spotify. For this, my brain just can't process this. It's too much. This is some of the worst music I've heard this year. This is one of the worst songs I've heard this year. Maybe the worst one. His rhyme schemes are just getting so boring. The way he raps is getting boring. When he tries to switch it up, it sounds dreadful. And when he raps the way he usually raps, it's just getting boring. Just take a look at the start of the second verse here. Now I think is an appropriate time to remind you that this man is not black. And bro, this one has more than one writer again. Just like TROLLZ, Trafe Drew has a writing credit on this one. And I don't think Trafe Drew had anything to do with the beat. I don't think he was sampled anywhere on here. I think he's helping 6ix9ine with his lyrics. That is shameful. There's nothing innovative about the melodies, the lyrics, the flows here. If you need help with any of that, sir, please retire. Track number 9, YAYA. I have heard this one. It's not good, but what else would you expect? The best part of this song is the beat. I think this instrumental is actually hard. And then you just got 6ix9ine over it and it just brings it all the way down. Whoa, wait, the next track has 6ix9ine and Akon? Bruh, I didn't know Akon was on more than one song on here. Why are you doing this to yourself, man? That was YAYA. Heard this song before, I heard it once before. My thoughts are exactly the same. This is some just awful music. The beat was hard, but 6ix9ine's vocals are terrible. He's ass in every language. This is the worst album of the year contender for sure. Track number 10, LEAH featuring Akon.
Baby, you want it, I want. When I'm on patrol, if I go, the vibe is feeling so wrong.
Who programmed the auto-tune onto Akon's voice on this album? I swear 6ix9ine is trying to make his music sound bad at this point. There's no way that him or anyone in his circle actually bumps this.
She wanna take ecstasy pills. She wanna have sex with me for real. She wanna have sex with me for real. I can change your life. I can put you in the rave with the stars inside. Let's take a shot tonight. I can change your life. She wanna make a movie. Wanna end up on a TV screen. You look better with your clothes on.
I've given up on even trying to say anything about this album because words cannot express how I feel about this. I think looking at my reactions to these songs is giving off how I feel about them more than enough. They threw auto-tune on Akon again. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. The beat for this one honestly wasn't even that good. 6ix9ine sounded awful. The track was awful. This album is awful. Everything about this is just awful and I feel like I'm gonna explode. We just gotta finish this album. We gotta finish this album. There can't be an album I've listened to this year that's worse than this. And we still have 3 songs left. Track number 11, GATA, featuring Lil Ak, also known as DJ Academics, also known as the most sensitive man in hip hop. I swear a rapper says something about this man and he tweets about them like 30 times. Relax, man. It's not that serious. But yeah, he's on this track, so I'm sure this will be up to par with the rest of the album. Ray Charles again, leave the man alone. Okay, we get it, he's blind. And he said those lines before. Where have I heard those before? That was on Kika.
Oh my god, she can pay rent on the gram, she a fraud. Damn, but new titties, no car.
And now he's just interpolating Kanye's flow from Mama. He doesn't... Bro. Why does DJ Academic sound better with autotune than you, 6ix9ine? You know, when 6ix9ine raps about stuff like on this song on the chorus where he raps about mistreating women, it's just really uncomfortable considering his past with women, more than one of them. It's just kind of really disgusting. It was generous to call it a Lil Ak feature because he just had 4 bars on the bridge here, but it was probably the best 4 bars on this song. 6ix9ine was doing the shouting, but flows he's used before, interpolating other people's flows, lyrics we've heard before. It's just getting boring. 6ix9ine is getting very, very boring. But we are moving through the album, so that's the positive that I'll give to this track. It brings us closer to the end of the album. Track number 12, GTL. Why does this sound like it has the exact same drum beat as Locked Up? Wait, this is just the same lyrics as Locked Up Part 2, and it's recorded over some shitty jail phone. At least the second verse is different. This man must be having a laugh. Should I even say anything about this track? Because 6ix9ine clearly didn't even try. That was the same lyrics as Locked Up Part 2, at least the first verse was, and the chorus. The beat, I'm pretty certain it had the same drum pattern, or at least a very similar one. And the quality of it was just awful because it was recorded through a jail phone. Or at least it was mixed to seem like it was. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. But let's just move on to the 13th and final track on this album. Ava or AVA. Whichever one, doesn't really matter. Let's go. Are we going for the Gunna type beats again? This sounds like Lil Mosey stuck in a dream. Well, that's the end of TattleTales. The instrumental was nice, but again, 6ix9ine was over it, and that doesn't do the beat any favors. I don't want to hear any of these songs ever again, man. Ever again. Yeah, it was what it was. I have nothing else new to say about this album. You guys can see from my reaction, you can hear from the draining of enthusiasm in my voice, that I do not want to be here anymore. Not on Earth, just recording this reaction. I don't want to be here anymore. So yeah, let's just go into my overall thoughts on TattleTales. So this was bad. This was easily just one of the worst albums I've heard this year. Probably the worst. Let's go through my best songs, or favorite songs, and least favorite songs on this project. Favorites were GOOBA, Wait. Yeah, that was it. Least favorite song here. Oh boy, now we're about to have a field day. Least favorites on this album were... You know what? I hate what Locked Up Part 2 is, but I'm not going to put it on my least favorites because it still had a hard beat and a good chorus. So... In fact, you know what? No. Forget all that. Locked Up Part 2 is on my least favorites. I can't forgive what that song did. NINI, PUNANI, YAYA, LEAH, and GTL. There's so many tracks that could go on my least favorites, but those 6, I think I would say were the ones that I was... Oh, and TROLLZ. Those 7, I would say, are the tracks that I was most averse to on this album. This album was just strange to listen to. It was a surreal experience. 6ix9ine just does not sound good with autotune. and his shouting style is getting boring. There's no two ways about it. Surely this next man's album is gonna completely flop. Like, I cannot see it doing well. Because who really cares anymore? When you make music that is this bad, and you probably purposely make it this bad because it's very easy to make and put out there and get tons of money off it, people are just not gonna care eventually. And that's already happening. Trust me, if I had more good to say about these songs, I would have said it. This is just one of the worst albums I've heard this year, and I don't think I should be giving it any more of my time right now. Just awful, with a couple songs that were sort of good. So that's gonna be it for my reaction to TattleTales by 6ix9ine. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you thought about this album down in the comments below. I don't say this for many albums, but I really hope that you guys had the same thoughts on this album as me, because I don't see how anyone can like this. With most music I understand, but with this I just can't see why people would bump this. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. And this is CDTVthaG signing out.